Today we're working on comparing fractions using the cross-multiply butterfly. If I have two fractions that do not have the same denominator, like 3/5 and 4/7, it's hard for me in my head to compare them. If I can get them to the same denominator, then it's going to be easy to do. So step one is called the caterpillar, because caterpillar usually comes out before the butterfly. I'm going to multiply the two denominators together. So I'm taking 5 times 7. And that's going to give me my new denominator for both fractions. So we're changing both numbers, so there'll be something over 35. When we did least common multiple, guess what the least common multiple of 5 and 7 would have been? 35. Step 2, I want to come up with the left wing of this butterfly. And remember, it's a cross multiply butterfly. So I'm going to be going across my circle. And I'm taking the first numerator times the second denominator, so 3 times 7 equals 21, and I'm going to put that answer right over here. All we've done so far is say that 3/5 is really the same as 21/35, because if I take the bottom times 7, 35. Take the top times 7, 21. So it's just making an equivalent fraction. Step 3 of my cross-multiply butterfly. I'm going to take the second numerator times the first denominator, so I got 5 times 4, which equals 20. And now what I've done is take this 4/7, take the bottom times 5 to get to 35, so I got to take the top times 5, which gets me 20. And now I can look at my two fractions and compare them. 21 over 35 and 20 over 35. Well, 21 is bigger than 20, and since the denominators are the same, that's all I have to do. Let's try one out here. Step 1, I need my larva or my caterpillar to start with. 3 times 8 gets me to 24. So I'm changing both fractions so they have a denominator of 24. The cross-multiply butterfly, 2 times 8 is 16. I know some people see right now 16 over 24, they're both even, so I can divide them by 2 and simplify. That's not something I want to do when I'm comparing fractions. I just want to leave it like that, because the whole plan of this is to get both numbers with a denominator of 24. And if I start dividing, I don't have a denominator of 24. Next step, get my right wing. Second numerator times the first denominator. 7 times 3 equals 21. So now I got 16 24ths and 21 24ths. And 16 would be less than 21. And some people go, well, after you draw the caterpillar in there and stuff, it doesn't look like so much of a butterfly anymore. So on the next one, I'm just going to go like this, and we won't use up so much room for our caterpillar at the bottom. 9 times 7, 63. 9 times 7, 63. So now when I do this side, 5 times 7, 35. And I do this side, 6 times 9, 54. Starting to look a little bit more like a butterfly. 35 63rds and 54 63rds, it's definitely going that way. One of the things I want you to notice is you can't always just look at the problem and go, hey, it's got a 6 on the top, 6 is bigger than 5. Or look on the bottom and go, hey, I got a 9 for a denominator, so that's big. Just go ahead and work out the cross-multiply butterfly. I'll do one more, and then I'll give you a chance to try them out. 5 times 10, I'm getting a 50. And people go, that's a really big denominator. Doesn't matter, because once we get them the same, we don't care what they are so much. 4 times 10, 40. 8 times 5, 40. So these two fractions are equal. Here's one for you. Try it out. Stop the video, and then turn it back on to check your answer out. 7 times 9, 63. 7 times 9, 63. 3 times 9 gets me a 27. 4 times 7 gets me 28. 28 is bigger than 27, so we're going that way. 4/9 is greater than 3/7. 3/7 is less than 4/9. Stop the video, try it out. 9 times 2, 18. 2 times 9, 18. My first wing, 1 times 9 is 9. second wing. 5 times 2 is 10. 9/18 is less than 10/18. 1/3 and 2/9. Step 1. They're both going to be over 27. My first wing, 1 times 9 is 9. Second wing, 2 times 3 is 6. Oh, 9/27 is greater than 6/27. This is one of those problems that I was talking about. Because if you just looked at numbers and tried to compare them, you would go, hey, 2 is bigger than 1. Yep. 9 is bigger than 3. Yep. But 1/3 is actually more than 2/9.